Hi, Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor, and in this short series of videos we're looking at some of the things that I've learned over the last 20 years investing in my own right in property. And one of the things which I've learned, and I've learned it the hard way, and to be honest with you, it's made me very, very frustrated at times. At times it's even made me very, very angry. And what it is you cannot hurry property. Things happen at their own pace. It reminds me of that old song, You Can't Hurry Love. You could actually substitute that for You Can't Hurry Property. And there's so many things in property where if you're of an anxious disposition, it's going to drive you nuts because you'll be thinking, why is it taking so long? So one of the things which I've learned in property is no matter how long I think something should take, always make sure that you actually budget for it to take longer. Now, a classic example is actually just buying the property. You'd think that buying a property would be relatively straightforward. And one of the things which received wisdom tells us, and by the way, I'm not disputing this, because when you go into the estate agent, they're going to take you far more seriously if you can say this, but if you can say that you're a cash buyer, and if you can be a cash buyer, in other words, you're a buyer without a mortgage, then in theory, things should sail along very quickly. When you combine that to maybe buying a property without taking out searches. Now, can you do that? Yes, if you're a cash buyer and you're not taking out a mortgage, you can buy a property without searches. Instead, you can buy an indemnity policy, 50 quid, 60 quid, 70 quid, which will cover you for anything which the searches would have shown up if you hadn't otherwise had the searches. So, if you're not having a mortgage and if you don't need searches, then surely all the solicitors have got to do is produce a quick contract and a TR1 form which you sign off, and then that's the job done, surely. Well, you would think so. But the number of times when I've tried to buy a property quickly for cash, and yet it's just gone into the system and the solicitors have taken as long as the solicitors take. Very, very, very frustrating. What else takes time in property? Well, waiting for the valuer to turn up. That can take time. Waiting for the bank to process your mortgage valuation. That can take time. And of course, the refurb. Whenever you do a refurb, you need to be not just budgeting for it to cost more than you think, because it inevitably will, but also budgeting for it to take more time than you think it will. And when you collectively add all of those things together, it means that actually probably what you want to achieve in property is going to take you slightly longer than you may realise at the moment. What can you do about it? Well, probably not much. I remember once when I was trying to complete on a property purchase, and the solicitor who was acting for me wouldn't complete the purchase, and it was over a technicality which I wasn't concerned with. I was emailing saying, please complete the deal, I need to complete the deal. And the other side were pushing me, the other side solicitors were pushing him, and he wouldn't complete the deal. In the end, I had to pick up the phone to the senior of the partner of the firm and say, I need this deal done. There was absolutely no reason why it couldn't happen. I cannot explain it to this day, other than the solicitor was just working on his own time frame, doing it the way that he wanted to do it in his way, and it just got so frustrating. So what can you do? Well, first of all, you just got to be aware that this is going to happen. Secondly, you need to keep an eye out for all the little sort of log jams which can occur, so that when they happen, you can move in quickly and try and ease them. But the main thing you can do is just to accept this is how property works. Take a deep breath and just accept it. So, hope you found that useful. Until the next video, here's to successful property investing.